to use, when you name them, how is it going to be analyzed? It's going to be a critical, that word is vital because we're doing more of qualitative analysis. And I told you your case study is critical evaluation of whatever you have there. So you need to be careful. Don't just describe, but analyze. Okay, now let's pick it objective by objective. Case study, what do you call business plan, we'll pick it as problems of the sector and uniqueness of the business. Okay. Let me start it this way for, see, I write objective 1. You can write objective 1, but can you name what your objective is? Don't put the long thing there. When you're putting titles, can you make sure it is also short and precise? So if objective 1 is, assuming this is your objective, challenges of sector. Okay. So everybody knows how consistent you're going to be. I've just started marking those who are a semester ahead of you. And one girl has got distinction. I'm so happy for her. And she finished her work, I think, 3 weeks ahead of everybody. I saw her doing the work. And they said, David, I need to travel. I said, are you going to marry? I said, no. I need to go and enroll in some UN course. She's from Vietnam as well. And the issue of Vietnam, my Vietnamese student, was the issue of plagiarism. But they found a way to solve that problem. That's the way I help them to do it. The issue of plagiarism. We'll talk about it. If it is one of your problems, the papers I've given you, I'm taking all of that from you. You're going to get calls from me. If you think that you're finding it very difficult to handle the literature, and you think that some of the things may worry you, can you just write it down that plagiarism may be an issue? One of the reasons why you did not do well in your semester 5 was you did not even know how to reference. I was surprised. I went, because some of you, I was saying, you cannot get this result. And I went to see your paper. I was even ashamed to pick it. I just raised up my hand, I surrender. It's okay. I think your marks should have even been reduced again. Okay, anyway, challenges of the sector. How will you do this one? Please, this one, don't mind the word count. I beg you, this is the one that everybody is going to see how strong you are. So how do we do it? Let's start it this way. First of all, look at, when you start, don't just start writing and then put graphs here. Okay, what questions were asked? Now, these questions that were, don't come and list all the 5 questions here. Just say that here, 5 questions were asked as indicated in Appendix 1 of the questionnaire. You see, the questionnaire is already at the end of your work. So you call it Appendix 1. I can go there, I can find those 5 questions. After all, I'm going to see those 5 questions very soon. So don't come and list. Question 1 was this. Question 2. And so on. You don't need that. You're just wasting time. Now, did those questions warrant to be here? What justifies that this question needs to be here? And I want you to say one thing. You say that the justification of their inclusion, I'm just giving you some words, okay? Why this needs to be there is already explained or discussed in the literature. Haven't you discussed it already? Where did you get the questions from? Was it not through your reading? So as already discussed in the literature or in the business concept, whatever it is, as already. Just use that word, already, as formerly, and so on and so forth. You are just trying to tell us that you did the work yourself, you knew what is supposed to be, and so on. You're talking to your work. You're talking to them. Some people just say, as already discussed in previous chapters. Yes, that's okay, because you've spoken of it. Don't come and repeat. Okay, just say there's justification, or these questions were extracted from the literature, as already discussed. Their analysis, or these questions, are examined below. So now we come to the examination of the question. Okay? Now this is the examination of the question. What are you going to use to examine it? You've already spoken of it. Using the methods discussed in the methodology chapter. Haven't you done that already? Haven't you already discussed methods in the methodology that this is what I'm going to use? Okay, now the next one is, this is just like some few words before the actual graphs and other things will follow. Please don't just start off by putting the graphs and so on. Just put one or two things here, and then from there, let's start. The output is as shown below. So let's start with the output. How do I want the output to be that? So you see, it gets to a point in your life that you don't even think of break. Do you remember when you were in semester 1, 2, 3? When you come to class, all you do is you'll be looking at the clock. When is this clock going to move? Especially afternoon classes, right? This guy is boring. I wish the clock would. Yeah, it happened. But it gets to a point in life, break is not important. Who wants to go for break? Do you want break? Do you want a quick break?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, please.
Such is life. But time is past. Your break is supposed to be quarter past. Is it quarter past?
Yeah, carry on, please.
When I was in secondary school, there's something they said last days are always dangerous, right? That's the way they say. Okay, challenges. So as discussed below. So this is what I want. Number one, can you provide the descriptive statistics? What is the descriptive statistics? Now, this is, can you make it a bit scary? Okay, include things like, so you have the mean, the minimum, and what? Maximum. And then can you include the SD? That is, this table needs to be there because of, you see, you can't show the minimum and the standard deviation on the graph. You remember? Okay, if you get your output from SPSS. I think I need to do one. Who's got data already on SPSS or something that I can connect? I don't have my connector. Anybody got laptop here with? I don't have my connector. There's Apple. It's Mac. I have Mac here, but I don't have the connector. The school has. I want the ordinary computer. You think I'm going to analyze your data for you? Do you have data on it already? Yes. You want a quick one, right? Can you have 5-10 minutes break, right?
Not 10 minutes.
I'm not very
Don't go home. Because if I